The flies that are in a test tube, which have already hatched, to help you maybe grow fast and then attack the problem, at least to suppress it to some level, I put in a test tube, which also you come and stick in between the fruits of the purpose. So once they mature, they start feeding on the mealybug. And the funny thing enough, they told me is that when the friendly fly is mature enough, it fertilizes the mealybug. The mealybug hatches the friendly fly. Very funny.
This is
It will
very
not
fun.
hatch.
Okay.
It will not hatch the mealybug.
Okay.
It will hatch now the friendly fly.
Like 18 months to mature. And in the 18 months, one banana gives you just a few fingers. Not a lot. Not like the sweet banana or the matoke.
Yes.
This one gives a few fingers. And I think in our local language, we call it Mwembetsungu. Mwembetsungu. Yes. So it is one of the fruits that can really take care of your sugar levels.
Okay.
Yes.
Out in a staggered, we have sweet banana and this type, they are about 18, even not 24.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Pear
Yeah.
on a pilot scale.
Okay.
And we are seeing it is doing well.
Okay.
Yes. Next time,
Yeah.
we'll move the suckers
Yes.
to another line.
Okay.
Yes.
So I believe if you go organic, you would have captured the market automatic. It's not going to call for any adverts. So if you do your farming naturally, using natural methods, you are able to avoid the main diseases that we have these days as terminal diseases like cancer, diabetes, hypertension, and so on. So our original belief was to bring that out so that we are going back to Eden. You witnessed much of our farming is fruits and natural animals, the poultry, and we want to do the gala goat for milk. So if you go natural, money will flow automatically because many people will be looking for this.
Good people, good world, good farmers, good Africa, good East Africa, good Kenya, good Kenyan coast, good Kilifi County, County 003. Now this is your host Kazung Samuel, and this is the Untold Farming segment coming to you from Gongoni here in Kilifi South sub-county. The story I'm about to give you here is a rather interesting story because most of our farm visits, when we speak to our farmers, of course, it's about their dreams, their passion, and what the future holds for their produce. Now, today here, we are doing a story about two brother farmers who are doing something very unique here at Gongoni. They're piloting on crops, on poultry, almost on different kinds of agriculture here. So the story today is all about pilot. As a farmer and watching us, let us get through this program. And I'm sure at the end of this program, you will understand why it is also important. Before you start your farming project, do a pilot of what you actually want to do. Because if you do a pilot project, maybe for example on bananas growing or on cashew nuts or on pawpaws or on chicha, everything, doing a pilot gives you an informed decision on what future and even the scale of what you would like to do. So this story today is about the lessons which we shall gather here. After the end of this program, I'm sure you will have received informed decisions and make your decision at home or at your farm on how best you can do farming. So it's a rather not the normal visits we do, but this one is a lesson on session here at Untold Farming Segment. But before we do that, big shout to all those watching us from Kenya, from Nairobi, Kenya, from Mombasa, Kilifi, and of course from Africa, and of course our good people in diaspora. I'm very, very happy for you guys because the moment you continue watching our channel, continue subscribing, of course, you give us an opportunity to tell even the story more and more better. A big number of you guys watching us have not yet subscribed to this channel. Kindly me do a favor, a bigger one for that. Go to the channel, subscribe, and of course interact with us, share, like, comment, because the more you do that, the more the Untold Farming Segment family grows bigger by the day. When that happens, the farming message reaches a bigger audience. My name is Kazung Samuel. Here are the lessons you will learn today. When I introduced this program to you today, I talked about two brothers doing pilot projects on crop, on poultry, and of course on several farming initiatives here at Gongoni. And if I say Gongoni, I want it to be very clear here to the people of Kilifi. We have two places called the Gongoni. We have Gongoni in Magarini sub-county, and then we have Gongoni here in Kilifi South. We are in Kilifi South here, near Vipingo. So maybe I start from my left side. You introduce yourself so that our viewers wajue wanaongea na nani.
Thanks a lot. Tunashukuru Mungu kwa ajili ya siku ya leo. Na tunamshukuru kwa sababu ametuwezesha kukutana na Bwana Kazungu. As he has mentioned earlier, we are two brothers. My name is Isaiah Senior. We are doing pilot project here on poultry, on crops, as he mentioned, trying to see before we move into real production. Here we are growing purpose, which are the major. Then we have Amaranthas, which is commonly referred to as mchicha. We have watermelons, wengi wanaita matikiti. We have small pilots like sugarcanes, pineapples, indigenous or traditional vegetables, nightshade, spider plant, kunde, which is cowpeas, bananas, on a small scale before we move.
Thank you, Mr. Isaiah Senior. Also introduce yourself, watazamaji wangu wa Untold Farming watarajie kusoma nini leo?
Asante sana and thank you very much. Isaiah Jr. is my name. We are here to do pilot projects on various plants and poultry so that we can make informed decision on what we are going to do into the future. We started here a year and a half ago, and we have progressed that to an extent we can now get involved into major projects. So we are going to help you learn a few things about pilot project and how you'll make an informed decision on what you need to do when you want to become a farmer. Thank you.
Asante sana. Thank you. Thank you, the good Isaiah's. We are here today, and I'm sure our viewers are very keen now listening to know one or two when it comes to farming. So in a moment, we shall now, they have done several pilot farming programs here. So we'll be going through the farm to sample exactly what they're doing and also inform us maybe on how best you can do it, time frame, what you exactly need to do when you do Amaranthas, when you do pineapple, what are issues you really needed to consider to have a fruitful farming exercise. So in a moment, we shall be going through the farm. Catch us there.
Wakulima wenzangu, our fellow farmers, in papaya farming in Kenya, not only here in Kilifi, we have come to learn that the challenge in papaya farming, the challenges are two: water and mealbug. Water is important for the tree to survive, to make food, so that it can produce fruits, it can produce leaves to enable it feed the fruits that it is going to bear. During and in our farming process, as a pilot, we wanted to find out exactly what are the challenges in papaya farming. We found that the main challenge in papaya is the mealybug. This insect can wipe out, as you will see after here, all papayas within a very short time. The entire farm, whether they are 10,000, whether they are 500, whether they are 200, the mealybug has devastated our 1,000 plants to a mere about tens remaining at the farm. Fortunately, we tried to Google around the world through the internet to find out where we can get a remedy and a positive remedy that can help us grow these papayas without problems. We found an organization known as KABI. KABI has discovered an insect they call friendly fly that feeds on the mealybug, and forever it disappears. So your purpose remain at the farm. I request farmers to go fast into finding information before you start growing purpose. How are you going to nurture them without this mealybug menace?
Okay. So maybe you tell us before you got this problem, how was the farming? How many pawpaws that you had planted here, and how did this devastated you as a farmer here?
We had planted close to 1,000 pawpaw plants, and they matured well, healthy, gave out good fruits, highly succulent, but within the process of fruiting, we noticed the whitest formations. Then I went to Kaliro in Kilifi to find out. Kaliro is a research organization concerned with problems farmers face. They told me the only way is to use either synthetic chemicals, and they recommended, but unfortunately they do not work. So in the process is when we came up with the idea of Googling and seeing how other farmers in the world are handling the mealybug, until we landed on the website of KABI.
Maybe Mr. Isiah Jr., maybe what are the issues to consider? For example, to our viewers who want pawpaw farming and maybe going through this, maybe an advice for them. What does one need actually to do? What are the steps so that they don't find themselves maybe in a situation like what you faced before you received this solution?
Thank you very much. Our original or ultimate point was that we wanted to do indigenous, where we do not rely on any chemical or anything synthetic that can affect our life into the future. So we wanted to do simply original production using farm manure. And the farm manure that we acquired from neighboring farmers who have cows and sheep, we put it to prepare the farm for planting. So you need to take care of where and what you get in terms of manure. Once you have the manure, then now you can prepare your farm for the plant that you want to do. So for papayas, when we did that, as my brother said, they did very well until production. Only unfortunate to discover the menace that is affecting the white stuff, which you see around here. So we also never wanted to go into chemical, but when we visited Kalero, they advised us to use chemicals, which we were reluctant to do. So that's why it wiped out the farm very fast. And when we did a few trials here and there, they never worked. So we looked around to check, can we get that natural way of taking care of the mealbus? We arrived at now the eggs we have here are from the friendly flies, which after 21 days, they will hatch and finish all the mealbus. So what I can advise is that before you engage on the production, find such a remedies so that when you get into proper farming, you already have remedies in place to help you out from wiping your farm.
Okay. But maybe our viewers or our farmers would want to know maybe how is it actually done? How do you get it? How do you apply it to the plant? And at what stage do you apply it? Do you apply this technique when at the fruiting stage, or maybe when the plant is still at a smaller? Yes.
Answer that in brief.
Yes.
Personally, I'm the person
Yeah.
who went to Kabi.
Yeah.
They advised me that at Kabi they give you some small mature flies in a test tube and others in form of eggs, which will hatch into now the flies. They advise that don't wait until the purpose fruit is when you go for the remedy. Immediately you plant your purpose. Once they are about 2-3 months into growing, get the larvae, I mean the eggs, and maybe the small insects. Then come and stick them. Like the eggs, you stick them beneath the leaf of the plant that is a host of the mealbag. And then the flies that are in a test tube, which have already hatched, to help you maybe grow fast and then attack the problem, at least to suppress it to some level, I put in a test tube, which also you come and stick in between the fruits of the purpose. So once they mature, they start feeding on the mealbag. And the funny thing enough, they told me is that when the friendly fly is mature enough, it fertilizes the mealbag. The mealbag hatches the friendly fly. Very funny.
This
It
is
will
very
not
fun.
hatch.
Okay.
It will not hatch the mealbag.
Okay.
It will hatch now the friendly fly. Yes.
Thank you, thank you. I think viewers, you are not learning something there about how to grow healthy pawpaws and maybe how to address that that pest that is really a big menace,
Yes.
the mealbug. They are they are a threat actually to pawpaw farmers. This
These are the young purpose now,
yeah, okay.
which we think now
Yeah.
we have found the remedy.
Right. Yes, yes, yes.
By the time they grow, they start fruiting. Maybe
Okay.
if successfully the friendly fly eggs will have hatched, will help us.
So the what you have seen there, so those no the what are those
The eggs.
the eggs now no what will happen, so the eggs you will
Hatch. No, they'll once the eggs, according to Kabi
yeah.
information, once the eggs hatch,
Yes.
the flies will now start
Or natural,
looking.
they will just come out,
Yes,
popping out,
popping out, starting to look for the mealbag wherever it is, whether it is on pawpaw, on guava, on bush, or gooseberries, or on amaranth, mchicha, because the mealbag, once it finishes purpose, it will move to another crop within the farm because it needs to survive.
So it's actually a remedy for the entire farm.
Entire farm and even neighborhood.
Okay.
Yes.
In fact, the advice from the expert, they said, around a perimeter of 50 kilometers, we are going to help farmers. So you can imagine if you did this in Gongoni, another one did in Mwakirunge, we would have covered the whole of the coast area. Yes, please.
That's very interesting to see such a very good innovative idea here from our farmers here. So we are still going through the farm. Remember this it's a center here. Several piloting crop projects are going on here. I can see this is Amaranthas. I think my cameraman can show you guys. Kuna mchicha hapa very healthy. Tell us about it.
In our thinking and our objective was to find two major crops that can be integrated together, so that when you expect money from this one or does not give money, you get money from the other. Secondly, when maybe one crop is attacked by a certain pest, as you have seen on the purpose have been attacked by the mealbug, you can be getting income from the Amaranthas, mchicha. We advise farmers to find out friendly crops that can be planted together, so that you don't lose one or both when a pest attacks one. So we decided that let us bring on Amaranthas on a small scale. We see how also it can fare, and we are finding it is doing wonders. It has been planted organically. However, in organic farming, there is this argument: you must be certified that you are doing organic farming. The certification process is cumbersome, it's long, takes costs. So we farmers, sometimes we take our own initiatives to confirm to ourselves that we are doing organic farming, not necessarily to be certified scientifically, but whatever little that we do, and we are sure we are doing it in the organic way we plan or we have planned, we are comfortable. For example, here, we made our own pesticide from 2 plants here, and there is another plant which is not grown in the coast, but we have developed seeds from another plant country. We wanted to grow it. We integrated that plant with the coastal raw material now, the plants available here, so that we can produce our own biopesticide. Because we have tried it and it has worked well for us. As you can see, the Amaranthas are growing. Yes.
Junior, you want to add something on that?
Yes, please. I want to appreciate my elder brother here. Yes. He is the owner of the project. From time to time, he is doing research in the farm and doing keen observations. Like now, when we went into pure organic as our decision, he's the one who came up with the idea. He did a proposal, and that proposal, we went through it and accepted that the pilot projects are going to be based on his proposal. So the chemical is talking about, the biochemical, he's the one who manufactured it. Yes.
Okay.
And after manufacturing, you can see the Amarantha. Amarantha now are in the stage of producing seeds, and it's flowered already. We have seeds, and these seeds you can make very good products out of it.
This Amaranthas here it looks like tall. Is it? Just give us a short history about this thing here.
The small history about this
Yes.
is Amaranthas. There are several types. As we will move around the farm,
Yes.
you will show you the small, but this one is called giant Amaranthas. We bought the seeds from an agrovet. We wanted to test and see how it can perform if grown under organic process, and it has proved that it can do well. And yes, and you can see the height is above 10 feet, and it is flowering. So we want to make our own seeds, not to rely on agrovet, because we are not sure. There is this issue of GMO, non-GMO, We don't know whether we planted GMO or we did not plant GMO, but at least we can confirm to ourselves that the giant Amaranthas is favorable to this area.
Okay, thank you. Viewers, so I'm really, we wanted to show our viewers this tall. Isaiah Senior calls it giant
Amaranthas.
So viewers, I think you can see how so it's a tall one. If I tell you that this is Amaranthas, and for you guys who have been used to the shorter one, this looks like amazing. But and it is green in color. The stem is green. So for example, this one here, how long? Iko na muda gani? When was it planted?
This is about the entire tall ones
Yes.
are about 1.5 months now in the farm. They grow very fast. Yes. And you see, if maybe you want to keep it short, you keep on pruning it or harvesting or picking the branches so that it does not grow tall. But our case here was to test to see whether is it really giant. And we have seen it is giant. Can it give us seeds so that we don't go back to the agrovet? And it has proved so. So we can also share the seeds.
So no conventional.
It is grown under organic process.
Okay.
Yes. Fertilizer, organic. Biopesticide, organic.
Okay.
That we made here at the farm.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell us about Kuja too. Tell us about the seeds now. What will happen later on? You harvest this one?
Once this seed flower turns brown or goes near to turning either whitish,
Yes.
not really brown,
Yes.
somehow whitish, we will harvest it. And then crush and get it, winnow and get the seeds. Yes.
I can see here we also have a spider. It's called the spider.
Spider plant. Some call it. This is called spider plant or cat whiskey because of this is like in Devia Paka. Maybe that's why they call it the cat's whiskey or saga.
Okay.
In the agrovet, it's traded under saga seeds.
Okay.
So they are available in the agrovet, but we opted to get the seeds from the market in our country. So those ones are from the farmers.
So how is it doing here in Gongoni?
It's doing well if taken care of, despite the attack of the caterpillars, which in our case, we have proved that they can be managed biopestically. Yes.
Thank you. Thanks. So viewers, we are heading to another section of this. How big is this shamba?
5 acres. Yes.
So it's 5 acres, but you have subdivided it now.
Yes, we have subdivided this into a number of sections where we are doing indigenous bananas. We are doing vegetables like amarantha and spider plant. There's also a section for watermelon, pineapples, and maize. Okay. Yes.
Thank you. That's very nice. Viewers, I think when at one of my episodes, I told you about how as a farmer you need to really plan your land, and I can see it is actually happening here. They have really subdivided this land. They have planted this. You see, when you want to be a very successful farmer, one of the key things you need to do is just to plan your farm. Subdivide your farm, and you see like this area now is where they have done amaranthus and of course pawpaws, and you can see because of the spacing it's really very healthy. In other sections they have done banana. We will be there, and they have been telling me before we went on air that they have even some banana produce here from
Equatorial Guinea.
From Equatorial Guinea.
The plantain.
Yes, the plantain banana from Equatorial Guinea. We'll be showing you guys how that also looks like here. And then we can see they have cherry tomatoes here. Kule kwetu Giriama land, we call them tundukula. These are cherry tomatoes and very, 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 very nutritious, by the way. Senior, everything here is organic. You do organic.
Everything here is organic. We don't practice synthetic applications because we decided that let us try our method. Once we see it is working, we have another farm elsewhere which is bigger than this. Now we can transfer the project into large scale. As our communicator, Mr. Kazungu mentioned, and my brother mentioned it, a farm to be successful, fight what we call ignorance. You might be well schooled, well informed, but you are ignorant. You see me growing amaranthas, it is tall, or bananas, you go and start growing it full scale without knowing the barriers, the challenges I have gone through or we have gone through. Before you go large scale, as my brother said, try 1 or 2, 3 plants. You see the challenges. Even God gave us. He never gave you 5 children at a go. He gave you 1 child after another. So the challenge of the firstborn solves the challenge of the secondborn, solves the challenge of the thirdborn, on and on. Farming is like that. Don't run into full scale.
Okay.
Secondly,
Yes.
Identify exactly what you want to do. Don't do just because you want to do farming. Identify exactly what you want to grow or rear. If it is poultry, is it broilers, layers? If it is layers, what type? If it is animal, that is cows or goat, identify what type of goat is conducive to that environment where you are. Don't just jump because you saw Isaiah's are growing Amaranthas, you jump into Amaranthas. You want large scale, test fast. Another challenge farmers, we as brothers have not done, and it's not done by many farmers, is soil testing. But we wanted to find out, can this be done without even testing the soil to find out exactly what the soil needs? We have seen. Now we have known where there is maybe poor growth of the Amaranthas, not all are giant. It requires to test the soil so that we are able to know. Before you plant any crop, whether pawpaw, Amaranthas, maize, bananas, pineapples, tomatoes, test the soil.
Did you do that?
No. I have said earlier, we did not do. It was deliberate. We wanted to find out, before we test the soil, can it produce these crops to what level and how? What are the challenges? So when we test the soil, we are well informed of the challenges of the soil. And if I may go back, these areas, much of the coastal areas, has been under sisal plantations. And in sisal plantations, they have used a lot of chemical weed killers, year in, year out, since or before independence period. So imagine the chemical that has been used year in, year out to weed or to kill the weeds so that the size of plants can grow. Over time, that chemical has seeped deep into the soil. So to regenerate the soil, it requires a lot of skill, a lot of money, and a lot of networking so that you are able to find out exactly what you can do. including testing that soil. The acid level might be high or very low. Yes.
Thank you, thank you. So we can move on. That's viewers. That's a lesson learned there. You also need, as a farmer, test the soil so that you determine the amount of acidity that is in the soil, and that also can give you a direction on what you actually need to do before you put your plant there. This we have just left where they have planted Amaranthas here. We'll be touring this farm to showcase also there are some other areas they have really planted bananas there, and we just showcase now. Maybe Junior, as we go through the farm, tell us about the weather conditions here, because I know weather conditions also play an important part to our farm to our farming activities. How are the weather patterns in this region? Since you came here, you have seen it all. We have dry season, we have rain season. Just give us an overview, and maybe even the source of water that you guys might be using here. Are you using natural water rainfalls? How do you do it?
Let me begin with what my brother here.
Yes.
Unlike him, I'm only a keen student of agriculture.
Yes.
And as a keen student of agriculture, I have observed over time. The rain seasons are limited. Here, you get long rains in between March and around June, and short rains between the month of September to around November. In the meantime, we decided to use well water. So we have a well downstream. We have a seasonal river here. So we made a well next to the stream where we pump water into the farm. This is our major challenge again, because we need a lot of money to do that. However, we take advantage of the rain seasons. So that's the time we plant to ensure that we have sufficient moisture content in the soil. And as you know, along the coast, we have the convectional rainfall. So often we get clouds due to the winds moving over and giving us short rains from time to time. So we take advantage of that.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Senior, how many pawpaws have you planted in this farm? And I can see, have they started? What variety is this?
These are dwarf type mixed with the dwarf type. We have the orange flesh and the red dwarf.
So if you maybe waambie watazamaji wangu, by dwarf you mean
It starts producing almost at this age. Yes, once about 4 or 5 feet high, it starts producing until maybe otherwise, if there is no mealbag, up to 40 fruits. And it continues that way. Whenever you harvest, they have to remain 40. You harvest 10, they were 70, or I mean 50 or 60. You harvest 10 or 20, they 40. Once you harvest, it continues fruiting. Yes.
Yeah. So maybe we want to know, like the current, maybe the current soil here in your farm. It looks like red soil, yeah. But you see, the pawpaws here do well.
Very well.
Do very well. Before that pest, before the mealbag attacked it. What lesson, just a single lesson, can our farmers watching us learn from this incident about maybe literal how do they supposed to take care of the young pawpaws so that they don't fall into any trap like that? Just give us a small lesson.
What I can advise,
Yes.
and the lesson that we have learned before you go into pawpaw farming, if you want to major in pawpaw farming, which are doing very well in the coastal area.
Yeah.
Learn first from others. And I could prefer you learn from somebody like us,
Yes.
who has undergone the mealbag menace. We are the best teachers to tell you how to do it now. Yes. Again,
Yes.
water, as my brother mentioned, is an issue. Learn from us how we have developed a means of conserving the water beneath the pawpaw. It looks green even it is the dry season. And you will see our bananas, how they are doing. Yes.
Thank you. So viewers, we are still learning here from the Isaiah's. So now, viewers, we have seen that pawpaw there, the old one, but this young one here has also been. I think my cameraman can show you viewers.
The eggs have been
These are eggs now.
pinned. The eggs of the friendly fly have been pinned to the leaf
at an early
age, so that by the time the pawpaw starts fruiting, the flies could have hatched and then help fight the mealbag menace. Yes.
So with that, we expect good harvest here.
Yes.
Okay.
That one we are 100% sure. Okay. Yes. And I'll advise farmers, when you get such information, come to us. We tell you how to go about it. The pest is given free of charge. Don't fear. It is given free of charge from Kabi. But come, we tell you the process so that you can get it free. And if things work well, we want more farmers to go into pawpaw farming, which is doing very well. Whether you grow 10 or 20, come learn from us so that we can pool as a small association or a cooperative to serve the market. Yes.
Thank you. Very, very good advice from Isiah Senior. Tunaelekea upande gani? So we are going to that area now. I think when the Isaiah's talked about the challenges of the pawpaw as brought up by the mealybugs, I think you can see now this is exactly what happened. My cameraman can show you guys the pawpaw plants that were really affected. They were actually affected by the mealybugs, and these are the losses that you. I don't want you as a farmer getting into this. We'll come to it. Getting into this farming, you have an urge to start pawpaw farming, and then you face this challenge. If you listen to keenly to the Isaiah's here, there's a lesson learned here that you really need to, maybe you just visit them, connect with them so that they can give you proper advice on how you can do pawpaw and eventually how you can address that mealbag so that you get these healthful fruits in future. But aside the pawpaw, I think cameraman can show you there's some watermelon here. Tell us about this, because I also I see some failing.
As we mentioned earlier,
Yes.
it's good to integrate, to intercrop. That is one crop inside another crop, so that you are able to maximize the benefits. But in our case, we planted watermelon to provide ground cover, and then as a means of retaining the moisture. Secondly, we get a fruit that we can eat, not for the market. This is for our own eating purpose. And then moisture conservation at this place. Yes.
I can also, some have, some have been dried up, or is it because of sunshine? What are the real reasons? Because like this one here, Isiah, this one here.
These attack them, the weevils. You can see them move around. This is also another challenge in the melon farming,
Okay.
but it's not as big as such. When you realize one is sick, it's good to remove it.
Okay.
If you are on a commercial project,
Okay.
you remove the one which has become sick, you throw it far or you bury it,
Yeah.
so that maybe if it is an infectious disease,
Yes.
does not affect
The
the next. And it is good to use biochemicals, as my brother mentioned earlier, to help you manage some of the pests. You know, these pests sometimes are good at the farm. They may be friendly to some extent. That's why we don't want to kill them. You know, ecosystem life must be sustained.
Yes.
So that's why we want to maintain it by using the biochemical.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
on the drying,
Yes. You can see it has really dried.
it is about the age. It is on the verge of finishing the fruiting. Actually, it has finished fruiting. Yes, that's why you can see some of these
Okay.
vines drying out.
So this how
They
many
are
months?
about almost 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, they are 3 month period.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think it's a lesson learned also for those who wants to do watermelon farming. The Isaiah's here are just doing it in a small scale, literal for their own home use. But if you want it to be a pineapple farmer, of course, you have also to understand the trade, how it is done. This one is very healthy. Imekula vizuri kabisa. Is this ripe now for?
It
Okay.
has some time.
Okay.
A few weeks. That one,
Yeah.
you maybe hit it by your palm or the back of the palm.
Oh, so
to hit the pitch.
So
of the
you
sound.
hit it.
Yeah, you.
Now that
That's
sound tells you
tells you
it's ready
for consumption.
Okay.
Or for the market.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So I can see you have several watermelons here.
Yeah, they are for consumption, home use. Yeah, but if you wanted to buy one, we want money. But our intention was to provide ground cover inside the purpose, as well as get the fruit to eat.
Okay.
Yes.
So maybe our viewers would really like to know, like now, you have you saw exactly what happened to your pawpaw here. Walking there and coming to see pawpaws like this one, thin and dying. Is that a big discouragement?
No. One famous engineer who is known as Thomas Edison of the USA, when he was trying to find out how he can solve the problem of illuminating our houses and the streets, he was making a bulb. He was actually trying to make a bulb, an incandescent bulb that we have today. He was confronted by a journalist or a reporter who asked him, do you regret to have tried, because you have mentioned you have tried it 10,000 times, failing. Do you regret? He said, no. 10,000, those are 10,000 lessons. So we are not discouraged that the milk bag consumed. If we were discouraged, you could not see the other purpose. The young ones now, which are coming up, there are about 300 plants coming up. So this is a lesson. As we mentioned earlier with my brother, this is piloting. Whether piloting or not, don't die hope. Persist and be resilient to such problems.
Okay.
Yes.
That's of course that's Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. the story of Edison, very Thomas Edison, and there's another guy, somebody Carnegie, something like that. Very, very interesting story. So viewers, I think you can see here that these are some of the shortfalls that gets you when you start doing farming. And that is why it is very, very important that you do a pilot. When you do a pilot project, it gives you the directions on exactly what you will achieve there. Junior, this is a lesson learned?
Yes, in fact, I want to say and add value to what my brother said.
Yes.
Is that when you keep trying, you get to know more. The first time we did watermelon, it produced very well. We had high production. That section there, we have put the new papayas.
Yes.
We had tons of melons, but that was for a season. Now we have also come to learn that seasons also affect production directly. Like we planted during the month of June. By August, we really did a very good harvest. But you see, this is now different. It's another season. So we are also trying in seasons. Does this plant produce well with seasons? Yes. So the melons have got their seasons. So you need also to learn on the seasons. When to plant and when to harvest. Yes.
Guys, viewers, I think I'm equally enjoying this episode today because it's a learning here. Now, an issue of seasons. So as a good farmer, you should also know the seasons to do your farming. So you look at the soil, you look at the seasons, and then maybe one thing about organic. Maybe why is it important? I want my farmers there to know why they need to do maybe organic farming instead of the modern conventional everything. Just give us another. Why is organic farming? And I can see most of the farmers nowadays are also trying to revert to that. By the way.
In summary, organic farming is life. Because God never gave us this land with chemicals. He gave us land with a complete ecosystem that when integrated into farming or when you practice them, you find food that is friendly, compatible to our bodies. Major problems we have, illnesses that is, it's due to chemically consumed, processed, and consumed, chemically grown, processed, and consumed foods. That's where we have illnesses that have prevailed everywhere, all over. So if we go organic, we might mitigate certain cases. For example, our forefathers never had diabetes, never had pressure, never had cancer. We call them non-communicable diseases in the medical field, as those who are qualified know them. They were not. And we grew up consuming food grown organically. I never saw my grandfather growing food synthetically, neither processing them, that is storing them using chemicals as we do. Yes. So organic farming is not only important to the soil, the life of the soil, because the soil is able to grow, to regenerate itself when you use organic methods. It is as well beneficial to your body because we humans and the soil are one. Yes.
Thank you. That's a very, very good take from Isiah Senior. Viewers, we are heading to the final part of the farm there. We see what they have also piloted on some crops there.
This banana is just a normal banana. It is not from a research station. It is direct from the farm somewhere in Kilifi, brought here to indigenize it. we see whether it can do, and it is proving. This banana is, I don't know whether I call it indigenous or traditional, although bananas were brought to Africa from elsewhere, but have been domesticated, and they are doing well in some parts of Kenya. So this one is purely for cooking and even ripening. It's very sweet. Yes.
So is this the one we call matoke?
Yes, this is what we call matoke. In Uganda, they call it matoke. Yeah, you can cook it and eat. You can ripen and eat. Yes.
How many of this have you planted in this farm?
We have about, in a staggered, we have sweet banana and this type, they are about 18, even not 24. Okay. Yes. Yes. Pear on a pilot scale, and we are seeing it is doing well. Okay. Yes. Next time, we'll move the suckers to another line. Okay. Yes.
Viewers, that's very, very important. You see, these are the matoke bananas from Kilifi County, also on a pilot here at this farm here in Vipingo, Gongoni. The farmer wants to see how they respond to the climate here and everything, and is responding well. Basically, after it has really responded and given good results, is when now they can do it in plenty here. Remember, what we have been doing here is just trying to give lessons on how you can pilot on a crop and eventually make informed decisions on how you can make it your future farming activity. So there are several of them here, around 20. We just go to the next part of the farm here and see what they are really doing before we close this. And then hapa naona pia kuna mananasi eh?
We are trying, as we said, on a, may I call them seeds or suckers from Adu. Adu, it's famous. I've never been there, but we sent somebody money who is growing pineapples in Adu, and sent us the suckers, about 400, to pilot and see whether pineapples can do well on this soil or this climate. It has confirmed to us that they are not all that bad and all that well. So we are trying to see whether it is viable or feasible to put a small farm of about even 1,000 plants. We are yet. Yeah. So we are under pilot. We are yet to confirm. Yes.
So when were these brought here? 22?
These are here almost a year. It's about a year since they were planted. And also we wanted to learn, do they have common pests? What are the challenges in pineapple farming? So once we see the challenges, we find a solution, we move now to full scale. Yes. Whether on a small, but full scale. Whether on a large, but full scale. Because we have the remedy within us or at our own hands. Yes. In this piloting, we decided to bring in 4 types of bananas. The one from Cameroon, I mean Equatorial Guinea, it's a different variety. Then 3 from Kilifi. The one you saw first, the dwarf small one, there is the giant one we call ng'ombe, which I show you as we move along. And the sweet banana. The sweet banana is where our cameraman is standing. You will see how it is fruited. Okay. So we have come in our area, what we have learned. In our area, sweet bananas produce more slender fingers, but very sweet. Here, they produce big fingers. That is the big bananas. They are equally high in the sugar content. you cannot finish like 10 fingers. In our area, you can wipe even a whole bunch because the sugar is moderated in a way that it does not become too much when you consume. Yes. So that's why we tried to find out, can this do well? And Mark you, we brought this, especially this sweet banana. Actually, it was a sick plant. Though it was not planted here. It was planted down at Bodoi, where this one, where my brother has a residential home. Yes. We planted some there. That's where we got the suckers. The one that we planted there was sick. And fortunately, not unfortunately, fortunately, when it reached under this climate, coastal climate, it like healed itself. And then it started shooting suckers as many as it has done. So we tried to get some from there, which we planted here. And these are about can say we planted them here in the month of this. We planted them in March of this year. Yes.
So it has taken how many months to start fruiting?
This is October. It's about 4, 5. No, we planted them last year. Somewhere last year, August, September. Yes. It has taken about a year. Yes. To see these fruits, to see these suckers.
So literally here, the soil is really doing good for the banana.
We can confirm that the soil is doing well. The climate is good, coupled with our own initiatives on how we want to manage the pilot. Because if you can see, the banana is well mulched, and beneath there is good soil. I mean, mbolea kienyeji, that is organic mbolea from animals, animal manure. And then we mixed it with charcoal fines. And of course, the biopesticide that we made, so to take care of nematodes, the root problems. That is, so that's why you can see this plant is very healthy.
Thank you, thank you.
And then, as I mentioned earlier, this banana,
which one?
The one with the long leaf.
This one.
Yes. In our those upcountry areas.
Yes.
In the case it's called ng'ombe.
Ng'ombe.
So we want to see whether ng'ombe can grow well here.
Is it
down at Bodoi, my brother's residence? Yes. It has done well. Okay. It has produced very good, heavy, long fingers.
Okay.
So we decided to bring it here and see whether it can perform the same.
Yeah. It's called ng'ombe.
Ng'ombe.
Okay.
This ng'ombe.
Why are they
it's called in this ng'ombe because it is in Kilifi. It's one of the biggest, or I think the biggest, banana that 2 or 3 men can never bring it down from the tree.
What?
You have to be highly technical on how to harvest it from the otherwise it will come down crumbling on you. Oh. It's big and it has fingers ranging from 600 up to 1,000. Okay. And all of them are almost equal in size. Okay. And it is loved in the market for cooking and ripening.
This is an area also you need as a farmer to focus on. The Isaiah'S will just give us a glimpse of this kind of sugarcane here. I'm told it is very sweet, so I'll chew it after this story. But maybe tell us about this sugar.
This sugarcane, we were introduced to it into it when we were young.
At your younger age?
Yes.
In Kilifi?
In Kilifi. It's found to be very sweet and vulnerable to theft in our area. because of softness and sweetness. Even in the market, it's very expensive. A piece like this, you may ask to pay 50 shillings a piece. If it's longer than this, it goes up to 200 shillings. One piece, one long piece. So we decided to come up, to bring it here and see whether it can perform, and it has proved that it can perform. Under sufficient water climate or conditions, it can do well. Yes.
So when was this first introduced here, Junior?
This one has been here for a year now. Yes.
So you started with how many stems, and how many have you now? And maybe you wanted to expand it further in your new area.
Yes, we had like 7, but some were vulnerable to the dry spell that came. However, others survived. Now, this needs a lot of water. If you plant during a rain season,
Yes.
they can do very well. Alternatively, you need to irrigate. If you do that, then it does absolutely well.
Okay.
And the sweetness here, compared to the sweetness where we pick them from the highlands, they are very sweet.
So
The sweetness increases. The succulence is so high. They are very, very sweet here.
Okay.
Yes. So I believe this climate, if they are nurtured well, they can produce the best.
Okay.
Yes.
So can they grow larger than?
Yes. Yes. In fact, others are taller. I hail from Kikambala. That's where my home is.
Yes.
And when we did a few there, before we transferred them here.
If you look around here, because the rain did some showering this morning, you can see the cane around here, the circumference is wet. So it knows how to harvest water and the water, an area that the roots can reach.
See, this was done by the tree itself.
Yes, by itself.
Okay.
The cane itself waters the area it knows it can pick food from. The roots can pick food from.
So
to
they
sustain it.
distributed the water.
Yes. So for some period until maybe the next watering season. Yes. To make it survive. Yes.
Oh, this is very, very interesting. The tree itself distributes its own water. It knows how to how really distribute its water for its own.
This is something that we are trying.
What is it?
It is a small like pan, fertilized it with an organic fertilizer. Then we want to plant around 4 or 6 plants of sugarcane. See how they will perform. The reason is in this technology or this initiative retains water and it is easier to mulch. If you mulch, a small drop of rain or watering, one can is enough to service the plants that will be growing here. It's something that we are piloting and see how it will perform. Whether the cane will be sweeter and taller with long nodes. Yes.
That's a good takeaway for our viewers. This is very interesting to see that we can do that. Also,
and here
this is corn.
It's a pilot stack farmer.
Yeah.
This material is available in the shops. We have done it for vegetables. It uses a small amount of water, and then vegetables grow for the kitchen you harvest. Actually, it has been here for about 6 months now. Okay. It has served us. So the vegetables matured. We removed them. We want to replant new ones. This technology is good, especially if it can be done around your house. It's not necessary to be at the farm.
It doesn't take a lot of space.
No. You see, this space can take several types of vegetables. The first layer, second layer, third layer. You can plant different vegetables for your kitchen.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Very
This is
nice.
what we want to encourage farmers move into.
Okay.
Yes.
This is called the corn farming.
Corn farming, stack farm, tier farming.
It has a lot of names, eh?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Now, viewers, I hope you are learning something here. So many lessons today in our episode here. Junior, where is that banana from?
Right
there. Remember, as I had told you earlier, that most of the crops and the trees you see here are literally on a pilot project. The Isiah's here are trying to do a pilot on some of these projects here, and can see now, viewers, this type of banana you see here, I'm told is a breed from Guinea.
Yes.
Maybe tell us about this. Who can tell us about it? Junior, senior?
This is the commonly known as plantain. Now, we've got this one from Equatorial Guinea. It has got long fingers and sticky. So they say naturally it's medicinal. Normally you find people who have got problems like diabetes, they use this kind of banana. They do not raise their sugar levels. So they try to balance their sugar levels. It has very peculiar characteristics. Unlike the other bananas you saw on the other side, this one, when they come out, the leaves have got brown colorations.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was some uchafu.
No, this is natural like this. It is different from the other bananas that my brother was telling you about. This is coming from Equatorial Guinea.
Okay.
So it's here for a pilot project. We want to see how it does here.
Okay.
Yes.
Now maybe from the history of the crop, maybe you learned about maybe how long does it take to start maturing?
It takes like 18 months to mature. And in the 18 months, one banana gives you just a few fingers. Not a lot. Not like the sweet banana or the matoke.
Yes.
This one gives a few fingers. And I think in our local language we call it Mwembetsungu. Mwembetsungu. Yes. So it is one of the fruits that can really take care of your sugar levels. Okay. Yes.
Oh, thank you. So maybe
besides that,
yes.
sorry, we showed you a stack farmer.
Yeah.
Throughout our lessons and interactions with others, we find that plastic containers are being sold for crushing to make other products of the same.
Yes.
So we decided that when our bucket got broken, we have to innovate, make it a farm. Okay. This is already a farm. So if you have like 10 of these around the house, instead of planting flowers around the compound, you have 10 or so, you can grow vegetables instead of selling them at throwaway prices. Convert them into a farm, get vegetables for sale and for consumption.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is an encouragement we want to give farmers to practice. Yes.
So the bucket, you don't throw that bucket at your house. After use, you can change it to a farm. Literally like what the Isiah's are doing here at Gongoni. That's okay. Fine.
We say the narrative in West. We tell people, don't waste waste. Waste is wealth.
Don't waste waste.
Yes.
Okay.
Waste is wealth, and the wealth is health. Yes.
Asante sana. That's very nice. Remember, my viewers, I'm also in a learning session today here. So we are going to the poultry house. We want to see the kind of birds also on a pilot here. Remember, the Isiah's here are literally doing like almost piloting on their project here. And I told you that they have another big farm where they will want to transfer this all these farming practices to that area. So we are now entering. This is where now they have some poultry here. I can see some guinea fowls. I can see some maybe now these are their houses. These are the houses where now. So we start here. Maybe Junior.
Yes.
Tell us about this poultry project here. Naona kuna turkey, kuna guinea fowls.
Yes, we absolutely decided to do things free range. So this is a place only for their rest in the night. So we have left them to walk around, feed themselves, and produce. Because we, as we said originally, is that we wanted to do organic, everything as is, natural. So we house them here, but during the day they walk around and take food for themselves.
Okay.
Yes, including chicken with the original kienyeji kuku. So they walk around. We do not feed them; they feed themselves. Yes.
Senior, you want to add anything about this?
Not much. My brother has actually said it. What we do, encourage farmers, is that let us not abandon our indigenous farming methods. One, our indigenous varieties like crops, animals. In some areas, like indigenous cows are extinct. Now we have either new breeds, which you cannot tell. Bred, mixed. Borana, you were told it is produced, I mean, it's a mix of A and B to produce this cow. So let us try to maintain our indigenous crops, animals, and the methods of farming so that we can remain healthy. We can eliminate these lifestyle diseases.
Good people, I have with me here my sweet sugarcane. I've been told it's sweet. We have gone through the farm. We have seen exactly what the Isaiahs are really doing here. They have piloted on a number of crops and trees here. So basically, before we come to the end of this episode, and I hope you have really learned something from their talk and whatever you have seen from their farm. So, Senior, maybe do you have a word for our viewers watching you? Just an advice, because most of them maybe aspire to be farmers, but maybe they don't know how they really need to do it. Just to give in a summary form what the future holds for our farmers, those watching us.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll advise fellow farmers or aspiring farmers that sorry, when you want to do or go into anything, leave alone farming, even in business, do business plan on how and when you want to do the venture or the activity. Don't just do. Just because you have seen Isaiah's doing it, draw a business plan, however small it may be, do it, whether in writing or up in your mind. You will succeed. It is not necessarily that you write it. You can be, maybe you didn't go to school, but you are knowledgeable. Borrow ideas, put them in the mind, and stick to that. Secondly, the future is organic. That's where money is. If you can manage to grow your crops, your poultry, your animals organically, that's where money is. Thirdly, measure into one first. Then the rest you integrate. When the measure fails, you don't cry. You find that you are getting money from these other integrated ones. For example, us, our measure, and that's where we want to be, is proper farming. These other ones are integrated just in case Popo fails us along the line. You find you are not broke. Yeah, you get something that you can sell. The fourth, network. You can't sit in your house to get knowledge flowing. Knowledge is with the people. If you meet them, you visit them, you learn a lot. Utapata kumbe, I didn't know. Whether you are a professor, imagine these farming techniques. The professors write in books, the doctors write in books, the master's students write in books are generated by farmers. So farmers, we are clever, we are intelligent. Our fathers never went to school. They knew organic farming. They did it, and that's where we are learning from. So finally, do farming as a business, not as a hobby, as a business. Go there, as I mentioned earlier, with a business plan, know how you can make money. And this money is made from networking to get information.
My host and viewers, we want to bring to your attention the good thing of nature. If we went back to Eden, our health will be right, and it will be done by yourself. So I believe if you go organic, you would have captured the market automatic. It's not going to call for any adverts. So if you do your farming naturally, using natural methods, you are able to avoid the main diseases that we have these days as terminal diseases like cancer, diabetes, hypertension, and so on. So our original belief was to bring that out so that we are going back to Eden. You witnessed much of our farming is fruits and natural animals,
Yes.
the poultry, and we want to do the gala goat for milk. So if you go natural, money will flow automatically because many people will be looking for this. And as a matter of fact, we do not want to claim monopoly of knowledge. The knowledge, the little knowledge that we have, we are ready to share after our pilot projects. And those of us who are in the diaspora, please, we believe that you have more of the information that you can share with us so that we can share also with our local farmers. It is not enough today, but if we contribute into the future, it will be enough for the human living. Thank you.
Asante sana, asante. Now, these are the Isaiah's here at Gongoni in Vipingo in Kilifi South. I hope you have really learned something. A number of very, very good prospective ideas. Plan your shamba, watch at those pests, do a business plan, look at the soil fertility, so many things that we went through the farm, and these guys here were really giving us the picture of how one can be a successful farmer. I hope you have really enjoyed this episode. My name is Kazung Samuel, and this is the Untold Farming segment, today coming to you from Gongoni here in Vipingo, in Kilifi South, Kilifi County. Thank you for watching. Catch me later in our next episode.